Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Jealous Choice. Well, how important is your goal? I mean, does it really mean something to you? Do you really want to achieve it? As you've seen in the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the subconscious and the conscious mind and the autopilot, and how you're really driving along in an automatic system, really. And unless you really want to change, unless you really want something, it's more than likely that you'll probably give up and move on, because most probably, if you sit down and really work it out, maybe it's not as important as you would think. So you'll have a go at it for a while, and if it doesn't really come, you'll say, hey, what the heck, we're not going to work anyway. And you may find quite a few different excuses why not to actually achieve these goals. So it's important. Is your goal important? You've got to really make sure that you really want this thing, and it's got to mean something to you. It's got to mean something enough to you to drive yourself to absolutely achieve and just keep on driving it. Les Brown's got a great saying when he says, you've got to be hungry. You've got to be really hungry for it. And he's so true. I mean, it's a great saying. If you don't really have a lot of drive to it, and you just hope and maybe wish that these things will come along, guess what? There's a good chance it won't happen for you. So you've got to really make sure that this is an important thing, and it means a lot to you. The changing, as you've seen in the last couple of weeks, of the subconscious, or how we can change that automatic, there's some natural things that happen in life. I mean, there's quite a few things where people have had horrendous car accidents and come close to death. And all of a sudden, from that day on, they've changed a complete way that they think they may be. For instance, they may have been workaholics up until that stage, just total work, and never had any time for their family, and never had any time for relaxing and whatever. And then after that event where they have a serious accident, they come out of it and realise, hey, what's this all about? That really changes. That makes a great change in your life. It's really important that they actually sum up their lives and realise that, hey, you're here for a certain time, and if you get a second chance, it's worthwhile making good of what you've got left. So let's look at those goals and really see how important they are to you. If they're not that quite important, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to actually achieve them. If you really want to make it happen, well, everything that you've been watching, everything on all these videos, all these teachers, and you'll be really wanting to get a hold of as much information and to become more aware about yourself as possible to make those goals happen. So have a good look, have a good think about it, and enjoy. We'll catch up with you next week. Bye now.